Ed, the topic of how to recognize clones, humans, like who's original, who's a copy, um, that sort of thing. So, Ed, in my book, A Conversation with Demon Balthazar, a lot of the conversation was about this, and I learned a few things from him. And I just want to tell you the very important things that really changed my life, Ed. And the first thing, Ed, was that he told me that when you meet a real human being, you will recognize them already by soul. That's simple. And everybody, Ed, has a few memories of a few people that they met, just a handful of people who, when they met Ed, they knew them already. Like they knew them from before. And I'm not talking about there's something familiar about them, not like that. They knew them by soul. They had an established relationship at the moment of meeting. They were already connected at the time of meeting. They didn't have to go through winning trust or not much yet because it was already there. So that's there. The other thing is, Ed, is he told me that there are two kinds of demons. All demons, Ed, basically are extraterrestrial. But there are the demons, Ed, who are in harmony with the earth field because they're part of the universe, Ed. So, you know what I mean. So they're in harmony. And he said that when you meet a demon like that, you'll feel like there's something otherworldly about them, but you will feel, Ed, beautiful. And this is interesting, Ed, because how many people do you know or do you ever interact with when you're with them you feel beautiful? How many people is that? It's very few. For most people, Ed, it's very few. They can count on their fingers how many people they meet with who they feel beautiful, with who they feel seen, very few. So he said, and even with a real human and with a soul, basically, you feel beautiful. And he said, all the others, you feel agitated. The pond of your peace is disturbed. And he said something very interesting, Ed. He said, when you want to recognize who somebody is, your attention doesn't have to be on them. It has to be on you, how you are feeling, because you are the indication. If the pond of peace within is disturbed, if you start feeling like you have to perform, like you have to be something more than you are, that you have to do something different, that you have to do something, and you feel that agitation, then your pond of peace is disturbed. And then you're dealing with a vampirical entity. Because by asking you to be something different, do something more, they're asking you to come into a frequency where they can connect with you to drain you. And then he told me, Ed, that you can know which sort of energy, which kind of demon they are by how you feel, which insecurity they call up in you. For example, if somebody makes you feel ugly, then they have come after your sexual energy, that which makes you look like a man, look like a woman, be handsome, be beautiful. So they want your sexual energy. When you become aware that this is what they want, you become aware that this is what they lack. And the bubble bursts. You just have to become aware, know that this is what this demon wants from me. And Ed, I have tried this. I have tried it, Ed. And it can really make a huge difference. When somebody agitates you, when someone disturbs your peace, look at which insecurity you are feeling in that moment. Are you feeling ugly? Are you feeling poor? Are you feeling insufficient? Are you feeling like a loser? What B said, he said that if a vegetarian thief comes to your house, he's going to want to steal the vegetarian food. If a meat eater comes to your house, a thief, he'll want the meat. If someone who's rich and he's not poor and he's a thief and he comes to your house, he'll go after particular expensive things. And if it's somebody who's known to you, then he'll go after your personal stuff because he wants to blackmail or copy you, steal your destiny. So you'll know by what the person is after, Ed, by, feeling which insecurity comes up. Someone makes you feel like a failure, they're trying to do energy stealing. They want your vital energy with which you're generating prosperity in your life. Someone makes you feel like you don't deserve the beautiful man or woman who's in love with you, they're trying to steal your sexual energy. They want to steal your energy that makes you recognizable to your beloved. You know what I mean? So you can know. And as soon as you know, Ed, the bubble bursts. I'm telling you, it takes guts, Ed, in a moment, Ed, of a confrontation with a demon, to be bothered at that time about how you are feeling, because you are the indication. That takes self-esteem. And that, Ed, that is the thing we need to, work on, like write it on the wall, put it on the desktop or whatever. Do stuff, wear something to constantly remind you. You are the indication of the truth, not how they look, not what they say, because all of that is manipulatable. You are the only indication, how you feel.